What's going on, my friends? Welcome to the Northfield Radio Program's End of the Week podcast. So interesting. In New York school systems, or in the New York school systems, they are now attempting to teach or tell students that they should not use the terms mom or dad because those terms are offensive. I kid you not. This is the world we're living in. And they also want to, the schools are now being categorized by how white they are. Like, I want us to think about that way of thinking. We're basing someone's identity based upon we're categorizing them based upon the color of their skin. That's called racism. Like, that is the fundamental, foundational idea of racism, period. Like, no other way around it. This is racism. And just because we're not using another color of skin, we're using the color white, so it's just sort of kind of glossed over as okay. It's not okay. Like, this is not okay. I live in Oklahoma, and even in Oklahoma, it's not as bad as New York, but it's small incremental doses of trying to teach our children that being white is wicked. You can't help. I don't care what color skin you have. Red, yellow, black, or white. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like, you didn't choose what color skin you got. You were given that at birth. Like, it's not up to you to determine this. But once again, I keep harping back on this. It is a realignment system. We're trying to fundamentally transform and realign America. That's the plan. That's the plan. We want it. You cannot have a free market, free thinking, capitalistic system with people that have their own ideas and own desires. Everyone has to fall in line, step in line with the collective. This last night, Joe Biden got on TV and he said the following. He said, "We will issue further guidance on what you can and cannot fully do once you are fully vaccinated." 1 year ago today, in my hometown here in Oklahoma, they launched, like, it all went down. Like, the stores went crazy, toilet paper was empty, everything, cleaning supplies were gone, shelves were completely barren, people were going completely nuts. It was pandemonium. And I love that I documented this on my stories on Instagram, because I said, man, there's something not right about this. March of 2020, I said, man, there's something not right about what's happening right this very moment. And guess what? I was right. This whole entire thing has been about controlling us and manipulating and putting us in a box to where we can be more easily controlled. And now the president, and regardless of what you say, the whole thing was, this whole scamdemic was used by the left, the uber socialist left, to get rid of capitalistic Donald Trump. Like, that was the goal. You can tell them, oh, that's not the truth. Now we have President Biden in, and he says, we will issue further guidance on what you can and cannot do once you're fully vaccinated. I got told back in the summer that I was a right-wing extremist because I said, mark my words, you will have to have some sort of a vaccination pass to be able to travel the country soon. And I'm not kidding. It's coming. It's coming. For people like me that refuse to get vaccinated, for me and the people that refuse to say, I'm not doing this, this is the end of the line. But here's the truth of the matter. Regardless of what happens, Jesus still wins. Christ is still on his throne. And all of this is coming to his divine head. Like, it's the divine conclusion. He's going to bring this all to a head. And he's going to use this for his glory and his name's sake. And there are going to be people that are going to get saved. So I'm welcoming this totalitarian state that we're in, because the gospel will be proclaimed. More and more people will come to know Christ as a result of this happening. So be of good cheer. Don't lose heart, as the scripture says. Do not lose heart. Christ is on his throne, and we are going to see the gospel spread. We are going to see men and women saved. So let's go. Let's be faithful to preach and to teach the gospel where we are and be a light to the world. That's what we're called to do. Make disciples and be the light of Christ, the hands and feet of Christ in the world in which you live. You do that, it's going to change the world. Let's do it. By the way, go check out my friends at Outpost Coffee and get some amazing caffeinated beverages. They have been an incredible help to us in getting this broadcast out. Check them out at outpostcoffeeco.com.